Hello everyone, CyborgSpoon here, coming at you with part 2 of my commentary about games I'm looking forward to. I finished off part 1 talking about Bioshock. There's one thing I just want to quickly touch on with Bioshock before I move on to the next games, and it's just what makes Bioshock so good is it plays on people's natural fear. Like the original games were set in the underwater city. It's like a natural fear of humans to be scared of drowning. Well, now they've moved up into this like floating city right up in the clouds in the sky. Humans are naturally afraid of like heights and falling from heights, so it makes you in awe of your surroundings. You're always looking around, taking everything in. It makes you take in the entire game, and I think that's something Bioshock does better than probably any other game there is. It makes you really take note and look at your surroundings. Like there are some games you can just go through, you don't even notice what's around you. Bioshock, you notice everything that's around you, and it also it dictates how you play. Like you might not take a route because you're scared of going there or something, but there might be a big reward if you take the risky route. I don't know, but yeah, that's just something I wanted to say. The Bioshock does really well its environments. Okay, moving on from Bioshock, I'm looking forward to Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel. I know Army of Two didn't get the best reception from the gamer media about being a very good game, but I really enjoyed the first game. I loved how unique it was. The co-op features were really unique, to be honest. It's quite hard in this day and age to have a unique game, or close to unique. I really enjoyed the first time. You see the customizations, the characters were really well done. Rios, and I can't remember the other guy's name. I'm sorry, I should have researched it, but I can't. And yeah, that was really good. The customization of weapons. I just thought the gameplay played really well, to be honest. I think it played really well. So I didn't enjoy the second game. I don't know why. Just like with Bioshock 2, didn't enjoy it. Didn't play it really. Didn't enjoy Army of Two. But this one looks to be like sort of reviving the series. You know, there's new characters. They've moved away from the two original characters. I'm just sort of looking forward. It's not a game that I'm hugely anticipating, but I'm just looking forward to playing it. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about that. I haven't really seen any gameplay on it, so I'm just looking forward to it. The next one, Dead Island Riptide. I'm looking forward to this. Big fan of zombie games. I really enjoyed the first Dead Island, especially co-op. I didn't really enjoy it single player. I didn't play much single player. I only played if I had a group of 4 people to play with, because it's just hilarious. Like you're running away from zombies with your mates. Your mate gets caught and stuff. Like I love those sort of games. Left 4 Dead. Dead Rising. Zombie game's great. And so yeah, Dead Island Riptide, second one in the series. I can't wait for that to come out. The first one was great. That's what the second one is going to be. Now on to the big one, Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know anyone in the world who isn't looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 5. To be quite honest with you. I've heard, I don't know if this has been confirmed or not, I've heard that the map is bigger than San Andreas, Vice City and the Red Dead Redemption map put together, and if that is true, that is amazing, and it's going to provide a lot of content for people and a lot of playability, so you're going to get your money's worth. Grand Theft Auto games are always great, apart from 4 sucks in my opinion. But we won't go into that, it's for this video. Yeah, 4 sucks, but yeah, I think it's going back to its roots as well, like the San Andreas and the Vice City sort of style, because in my opinion Vice City and San Andreas were the 2 best. Vice City, because that was the first one I actually played, and I mean, who didn't like San Andreas? I've never met anybody that didn't like San Andreas, and I think this is really going back to that sort of style. I think like GTA 4 is very dark and very gloomy, and kind of moved away from the semi-unrealistic style of Grand Theft Auto and made it kind of realistic. I didn't enjoy that. Hopefully, I think GTA 5 is going to be a lot more similar to the older games. And I think there are 3 main characters you play as, which is strange because you've only ever been one character throughout the story. So I think that's and pretty cool. I wonder how that's going to work out. All the games I know GTA hasn't got a release date, but apart from that, all the other ones that have release dates that I've looked at, that I'm looking forward to so far, and I'm talking about 2 games that don't have release dates that I'm really looking forward to. The first one is Rainbow Six Patriots. And there's not a lot of footage on this or anything. I think there's just the one trailer, but I've loved Rainbow Six games since I can remember, to be honest. I loved Rainbow Six Vegas was actually the first game I played online on my Xbox 360 when it came out. I played the shit out of that game. I fucking loved it. Rainbow Six has especially Vegas, bar none, the best customization for your character out of any game ever, in my opinion, that I can think of. They're doing when you got to Elite and you went off custom camo, fucking awesome. And yeah, so Patriots, I can't wait for it. It seems to be moving back towards the older Rainbow Six games, like fuck. What was the one I had on PS2? Was it Black Arrow, something like that? I can't remember the name. I was quite young when I had it. It was just I had one on PS2. Might be Black Arrow. I can't remember, but it seems to be. It's like taken out of that Vegas. So, like, the trailer was about getting a hostage away, or they were trying to rescue a hostage. No, it was a guy with a bomb on a bridge, and they were sorting it out. So, yeah, it looks like it looks like it's gonna be really good. I've heard a lot of rumours it might be pushed back to because there's still not a release date for this game. It was announced back in 2011 that it would be released this year sometime, and it still hasn't got a release date. And there are rumours that it might be pushed to the next gen console, so the new Xbox and new PS3. I hope that's not the case because I want to play it now, but I think that would be a very good, a great launch title for the new consoles to come out. It's a really solid game on launch. And okay, that's all I have to say about Rainbow. The next one's Dark Souls 2. Now, I bought Dark Souls on the Xbox. I'd never played Demon Souls. I didn't own a PS3. Well, I my brother has a PS3, but I never played it. And so I bought Dark Souls and I fell in love with it. I thought the way you made your own build, like if you wanted to be a tank build, a mage, a fast guy, having a huge weapon, a small weapon, magic, whatever, that was a great game with customization as well. I thought there is a story, but there isn't with Dark Souls. You should sort of play the game how you want to play it. And obviously, yeah, it's massively unforgiving and really hard. And it gets harder every time you complete the game. When you get plus, it gets harder and harder and harder. I just thought it was a fantastic game. It offered you so much bang for your buck. You got so much for your money's worth in Dark Souls. And I think I've completed it like 6 or 7 times. For all the achievements on it. Yeah, I love that game. So Dark Souls 2, I'm so pumped up for. So that's all the games I'm looking forward to. Now, I want to ask you a question, guys. When you've heard a game is announced, how do you go about go about that game? Because when I was younger, for example, I'm going to use this one. When Modern Warfare 2 was announced, I would sit there, and Gears of War 2 as well. I would sit there, and every new video that came out, every new bit of news, I would sit there, watch and read. But then when the games came out, I feel like with all the hype that I built around in my head after watching these videos, the games were massive disappointments to me. So recently, the last year and a half, when I find out about a game, I literally I watch maybe one trailer, and that one trailer is the maximum I watch, and other than that I do no research on the game, because that way I build no expectation of how good the game is going to be in my head. And I found that I'm enjoying a lot more games, a lot more than when I was looking at every trailer for every written news and stuff. I find that I'm enjoying a lot more games, a lot more because of that. I was wondering what you guys do, when a game's announced. Do you go and watch every little trailer that comes out, every gameplay, every bit of news, you read it? Or do you just do what I do, maybe watch one trailer and then wait for the game to come out? Okay, this commentary is going to wrap up now, guys. If you liked it, please subscribe and like my video. And stay tuned for the next one. Cheers.